So let's just making sure that I've unmuted myself. Yes, I have. So cool. Let's start. So let's go from chapter 4 of New Game Plus and as far into the game until I get tired. And yes, it is survive time, and Azu is awake and she's not asleep. So that's exciting because it means I have someone to talk to. Sleep has abandoned me. Oh, I feel bad. Yeah, I guess sleep really does do that. So yeah, let's do some surviving because sleep has abandoned everyone. It's loading. I contacted Bandai about why I have the digital version and yet no Gilmon, and they were like, "This is a bug. We will contact the dev team. Keep on checking for updates." So maybe I do get Gilmon. Maybe there is a bug that if you have a physical copy but then get the digital copy, it just doesn't let you, it doesn't give you Gilmon. So that's exciting. I might actually get Gilmon after all. So that's super exciting. Very much excited for that. Hey, Ocean Fire Blue. And yeah, apparently sleep has abandoned a few people today, but that's exciting. So let's see. I need to get up my affinity guide. That's what I need to do. So I'll just open up the very basic one that I had before because it seemed fine. And yeah, my goal is to get some evolutions maybe this time because fairly certain they happen chapter 5 onwards. And there's actually some that I haven't seen. I haven't seen either of these two get to perfect, so I'm excited for them. And oh yeah, that's right. Chapter 3 just happened. I need to put this down because every time I open the white screen, it goes. You just see it like reflect off my very white skin. And yeah, I will call you Ocean then. Thank you. But yeah, so it's exciting that I get some evolutions maybe soon. Depends on how tired I get by the time I just realize I can skip. I keep on forgetting I can skip them because I've already seen this text. All right, so how should I answer Saki? I think you are nice. What kind of non-answer is that? Oh, I think that's a pretty good answer. Also, apologies for my wet hair. I took my dogs for a walk before the stream, and it started raining quite heavily very suddenly. So now I have the wet hair. And it's just doing some crazy things. Yay, affinity up. I love the way that they've drawn her. I feel like a lot of time went into her design. I feel like, I don't know, she just has a lot more emotion than, I mean, the other characters do have a lot of emotion, but in that specific pose, she just looks so much more in depth than the other characters, even though the other characters are also fairly in depth. In depth? They are in debt. They are in debt. I don't know why I can't talk today. It's going to be a good stream because I can't apparently put in... Wow, that wasn't it. That was barely a sentence. I can't put any words together, apparently. In my ongoing saga of breaking literally everything, by the way. Gender envy. Yeah, I mean, like, that's true. I just think she's a good design in general, though. What should I say? We're responsible, something's done, it was inevitable. We're all responsible. And then apparently I'm given like a question to boost Saki's affinity as well. Have you had it rough? But yeah, on my ongoing saga of breaking things, especially buttons of electronics, in particular of things that I've been breaking, my little button here, the little orange thing, it's actually taped on now, which is cool and fun, because I didn't realize that it could just fall off. So you can probably see that this is kind of, I think I've done a pretty okay job with taping it back on, considering it's in a case, so you can't really tell. But yeah, I was just like, yesterday, I was just, you know, put my phone back on my desk, pressed it in, as I always do, to use it, and I looked at it, and I realized the button was no longer there. I didn't do anything in particular to upset it. I have no idea how this came off. But it broke. I don't know how it did that, but it did, and I just don't know how I've had such incredibly bad luck with the buttons of electronics lately. So my Digivice V's buttons randomly broke, but I got my VH just in time. But yeah, so that was weird. Anyway, so Ocean said, do the right answers change based on your highest affinity? No, I don't think so, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, Saki's probably my at least one of my favorites, because I do like Minoru, I do like Kaito, and I really like Miyu as well. Oh, where's my affinity sheet? Minoru, where are you, boy? Yeah, in my original playthrough, I only got Minoru and Kaito and Miyu to perfect. Everyone else had a bad time. I still can't get over how, like, Miyu's perfect just kind of... It feels very surprising still to me, but I like it a lot. It's just that I was predicting, like, you know, Marine Devimon, or, you know, Divermon being another one, but it seems just so... Like, Mermaidmon surprised me. Not that there's, like... I mean, it's not a bad thing or anything. Like, I don't mind. Like, evolutions aren't always completely linear with Digimon. What do I say? He's got some sense. I also look dead for some reason. I'm sorry. I look very tired, but also... I need to go out in the sun. Like, this winter has not been good. Like, the winter and also the fact that I've been in and out of lockdown for 2 years means that this normally pale boy is looks like he's dead. Like, I need to learn to get some sun, but also sun is scary and it's hot. And I'm not going to have a good time in summer. I never do. I burn very easily. Who do we have left to talk to? Oh yeah, the only one I got to Mega was Takuma. Like, I didn't get any machine gunning with insults. Poor Kaito. Yeah, I only got Takuma to Mega. I didn't get any of the other two to Mega. Okay. They won't give me another chance to talk to them. I know I'd rather up affinity, but I'm not sure if I can get up anyone else's affinity at the moment. Hello, how are you? Oh, I can talk to Falcomon. What do I say here? Is it up the... Okay, apparently I haven't... Like, it did neither of these give affinity? I'm just gonna say something nice. Oh yeah, it was, I forgot. I was too busy focused on affinity. I forgot the other mechanic. Which is, well, I'm glad I chose the harmony one because I'm doing the harmony route, so that's good. I can't believe I forgot an entire mechanic of the game existed. Okay, who else can I talk to? Okay, Dracomon doesn't want to talk to me. Also, I wonder how much the rain is being picked up on the microphone. So if you hear like tapping, it's the rain on the window. I'm really sad about Kunamon still. That's something I'm looking forward to in the truthful ending. Oh, you can hear my phone buzzing? It might either be my phone or my wrist. But yeah, you should absolutely tell me if weird sounds are being picked up. Absolutely tell me so I can move them. So I've moved my phone, but if it still continues, I might need to put it on Do Not Disturb. See, I'm not focusing on the memory, but I probably should, at least in one of my runs. I don't want to talk to Shuji. Oops, I keep on doing... I meant to do the camera. Yeah, same for me. I'm not really like hunting them out or anything. And also I got an earnest banana, so that's cool. Hello, Lazy Croconaut. It's nice to see you drop by for a stream. Nice. I didn't get Aoi or Saki to perfect, so I have no idea who they are, who their perfects are. So I'm excited for that in this run. Hey, thank you for the follow. I'm still not over how good this game is. Like, I know I'm a broken record, I'm sorry, but I usually don't particularly want to replay games. If there's New Game Plus, I'll just usually typically forget it. Like, I'll just say, close enough. But this is definitely becoming one of my favorite games. Like, I don't really like 100% in games. I don't really care enough to. I'll finish them, but I don't really feel the need to, like, do everything, get everything, unlock everything. The only times I ever do in, like, it's like Pokemon games and this game, I guess. Even, like, Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, I didn't bother getting all the medals for. Wanted to. Oh, I need to... Where's my affinity sheet? I keep on... what do I want to say? Appeal for help. Which apparently I didn't say last time, so I'm getting new text. I like how happy Dracomon is. But yeah, I think my favourite team out of like the partner team, I think it might be Kaito. Oh yeah, I absolutely understand completionist. Like, I'm a completionist in my collection. Like, my Digimon collection. So if there's something I'm missing, I'll be like, I need this, I need this, I need this. So I completely understand being a completionist. I'm just, oh, he's blushing. But yeah, I'm just, thankfully, I guess not one for in the collecting sense. But I could honestly see myself replaying this again just to get all the memories as well. And I probably will. Like, if I wasn't streaming this, I would absolutely be spending more time getting memories and stuff. It's just that it adds extra time to stream time and just extra things to do. there's no more things to do in there. I've never gotten a game to platinum on PlayStation. I tried to get Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory to platinum, but those I just gave up with the medals. I'm glad I got a Sincerity Melon. Oh, there was plenty more there. Another banana. And yeah, they are, because the medals, and the thing is though, the medals, if you miss one, it's like locked in that chapter, which is kind of annoying. Hello, CC Takado, how are ya? Oh yeah, I'm absolutely glad that the you can flip through the spots on the chapters. Like, 100% think that's a great feature, because yeah, you're right, the controls aren't fantastic. The suffering and trauma is alright, I guess. I'm just gonna beat up this Fangmon, I guess, because I've got my team from my first playthrough. I love this game so much. I do want that box, but I'm probably just gonna one-hit the Fangmon. Though this arena gives me the bad memories of my fight with the Piedmon that just kept on dodging my attacks and then one-hitting everything. I'm going to talk to my Falcomon buddy, because I want that box. Oh, though I don't think I can get the box. I just really want that box. I'm not going to be able to hit it, am I? I can't believe I'm just going to miss out on this box that has probably just a melon or something in it. Ooh, good, I did get the box. Big bandage. Much better than a melon. Wow, Fangmon's move distance is incredible. Hmm. actually have to talk to Miyuki and Haru, I guess. Because I'm just going to ignore that Shuji exists because it's not really worth putting any affinity points into that. But mind you, I don't think, like, talking to them really gets anything except for, like, it's just a cute interaction. Because they don't have any affinity to it. But I suppose it would probably put up my alignment, maybe? I can imagine it give me choices to do that. Ah, she's singing her song. And Haru is freaking out about it. I guess their interactions are kind of fun to see now that I've played through and I know everything. See, I don't know much about, like, the voice actors and seiyus and stuff from things. Like, it's not really something that, like, I look at, like, oh, this seiyu is also from this. Except in the case that, in the new 02 movie has the seiyu of Shinji Ikari from Evangelion in it. That will always be funny to me. On the basis that Digimon loves to do things that remind me of Evangelion. And now they're just putting Shinji Ikari in Digimon. But, well, the seiyu. And I love that. I love that so much. I guess free items are nice, but I also like the fact that it's giving me, like, more alignment points. Because, I mean, I'm definitely going harmony for this path. As long as I don't accidentally do the wrong path. That's fair. I need to watch the Rebuild movies. I think I've only seen the first one because I was really, really hyped for Rebuild because it came out, or the news for Rebuild came out when I was really, really into Neon Genesis Evangelion for the first time. It was like my first anime where I knew that it was... Oh, I can't believe I have to honor Shuji's point for this. But, yeah, it was my first, like, anime where I knew it was an anime. And, yeah, so I was really into it. And then there was news about Rebuild, and I was like, oh, this is coming out. And then it sort of came out incredibly slowly. I didn't expect the last one to come out, like, 15 years after I heard about it. Yeah, I should actually watch the Rebuild movies. Though lately I've been super lazy. I think I might just watch Rebuild. Like, I think it's had an English dub, right? Like, I lately I've just been like, I'll watch English dubs of things. Or at least I've been feeling that way. I've not really been watching much anime, though. But, I mean, I don't... A lot of anime I wouldn't watch in dub, though, just because sometimes, like, the voice acting just kind of sometimes is a little bit too extra for, in the English version. But, for Evangelion, I originally watched it in English, so I have a lot of nostalgia for that. The Thursday Girl. I've never heard the Thursday Girl. Am I missing out on, like, important memes? Thursday Girl. Apparently there's a song, meme. Evangelion. Oh, I've misspelled Evangelion because I just... Thursday Girl meme. Oh, is it's Thursday already? Asuka, okay. Apparently there's all these people asking to explain it. But yeah, I also need to watch all of One Piece, or at least the non-filler One Piece. I don't think I'd watch that in English, though. I don't know why. It's just... That opening in English is just a little bit... is a bit something. Yeah, Kazuna definitely happened. I didn't like Kazuna. Why do I have a Discord notification? Okay, apparently that was, oops, that was maybe that was an affinity one. Because it didn't light up like it was. No. I've missed someone's affinity there, that's not good. At least it's always the truthful path anyway. Yeah, sticking to the manga is probably not a terrible choice. I can't believe I just... oh, that's the wrong button. When was my autosave? Because I wasn't paying attention, just assumed that was a affinity one. That is... Ooh... I don't know if that was... That might have been before the choice. One Piece talk. Kind of. I'm just saying that I need to watch it eventually. Oh, good. Most I'm worried about is... Okay, it wasn't? Okay, apparently it just wasn't. Wasn't a... So what is it? So who does it... Okay, so just... I guess I can just choose anything? I started it with Brady. I think we were just watching it when we were in Japan, and we've seen like 20 episodes, and then for some reason we just stopped watching it. I read the novelization about a year of Kazuna, a year before I got the chance to actually watch Kazuna. I just read it in Japanese. Not the translation or anything, but I was really annoyed because it just seems like it seems like the story from Try Again, and also Hurricane Touchdown, and also our war game. And then when I finally watched it, I realized that yes, it is just that story again. So I'm not a big fan of Kazuna, but I'm very much looking forward to the 02 movie. Even though it's a sequel to Kazuna. What should I say? Is this... Yes, that's glowing green, so it is not affinity. See, I just remember Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 of Survive being fairly repetitive. Like, I have to look for these adventure mons. Yeah, I love our war game, but I really wish that they would stop doing our war game. Like, they did it in the reboot, and then they did it in Kazuna, but they also did it in Try. And yeah, it is a... Oh, it is a lot like that. Like, I do see it as a kind of a spiritual successor to the Matthew Broderick movie War Game. I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about. But yeah, so if you're a One Piece fan, does that mean you're going to get the One Piece Tamagotchi Nano and the One Piece Tamagotchi Smart? Because I'm very excited for those. But I also just love Tamagotchis, so it depends on how much you're into Tamagotchis. Yeah, like, I mean, I love Atmon and I love Ghost Games, so I would say that those are the best seasons anyway, so anything else would be a step back. So I'm just, yeah. I know I have not seen Belle. mean, definitely watch Kazuna. It's just that I personally just feel like it's just... I think it's worse than Try. I thought, like, I heard that Belle wasn't in our Wargame remake, but I think Beauty and the Beast or something, from memory of what I heard. Okay, that seems mean. Or patronizing. Yeah, he does. I haven't watched the Kazuna shorts. I have them on Blu-ray, like, right behind me. They're next to my Kazuna Blu-rays, but I need to watch them. But when I watch them, I'm planning on doing a video about them as well. So that's a lot of work. I think I've actually got that scheduled for, like, in my planner somewhere to actually start covering them so I can do that video. I mean, the only one I've seen was the one that they released before Kazuna on YouTube, which was the Sora one. And yeah, that's reasonable, Ocean. Yeah, I mean, the less you have to encounter the reboot, the better. I'm really excited for the dub because I'm hoping that the dub fixes a lot of issues that I had with the reboot. Yeah, I want to rewatch the reboot as like a bulk. I want to watch it in bulk, like not, you know, waiting each week. I think it would work better if you as a binge watch show. I was checking my affinity. So Minoru's getting to perfect. It's pretty like in chapter 6 I think it is you can evolve to perfect. But no one else is actually that high. Rio is obviously not high, and I'm not letting Shuji get a high. Yeah, the Mimi scenes, like, honestly, I feel like someone on the staff really liked Mimi. I mean, it's a shame that between playthroughs your affinity doesn't stay. Yeah, someone on the staff did not like Sora at all. Like, Sora just consistently just got shafted. What do I say? Okay. Was that the wrong option? Okay, it was the right option. Yes, that was really cool. Like, she seemed super prepared, and then that was it. She never got any other characters other than that. Like, I'm surprised that Mimi was, like, probably had the most character out of everyone. Izzy almost got to have a character. They like, hinted at his family life being a question mark, but then they didn't ever go into it. They kind of just... He was about to explain it in the real world arc, but never again. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense that is why. But for me, I'm disappointed because I want to get them all for all to mega in my truthful playthrough. Hey, new followers, thank you. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, the reboot definitely needed more. I am well, how about yourself? Yeah, the reboot definitely needed more, like, characterization of the characters. Like, the characters felt like... I mean, my issue with the reboot is it felt like it was trying to be for the new audience as well as people with nostalgia. What ending did you go for? I did my first ending was Wrathful, and now we're doing Harmony. Yeah, and yeah, I had a lot of emotions. Yeah, Wrathful's good, right? I love the Wrathful ending. It was a very emotional ending, but I really loved it. I feel like it was a great, like, bittersweet way to end the game. So yeah, I was a big fan of that. A lot of emotions there. I never actually watched Tokyo Mew Mew at all. Like, I don't know anything about that. I think it's like a magical girl anime, but they're cats. Like, I don't know how I managed to miss... I'm just going to check my affinity guide. Where's Kaito? But yeah, I completely missed that whole franchise. I don't know if it came out when I was, like, too old for it, or I'm not sure. It's just completely missed it. Thank you, and thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good sleep. Because bed is important. So I think Megumi Ogata's on it in like a lot of things. But yeah, I heard the English dub was really like... of that was not so good. That's about all I know. That it had like a weird English dub. But then again, a lot of people will say a lot of English dubs are weird. I don't really mind English dubs too much. Like, it depends how much screaming there is and how well they handle the screaming. Yeah, maybe it was because it was for kids. The weirdest thing about dubs is the fact that for some reason we got slightly different dubs in Australia, like very slightly. By which I mean they would give us different ending themes, which is just kind of a weird thing to give us. Like, Cardcaptor Sakura had the... Like, it didn't have the American opening to Cardcaptor Sakura, it had an English version of the Japanese opening. Then we had Sonic X, which didn't have the American opening. The opening that we got was just them screaming Sonic X as lyrics. It's like Sonic X, Sonic, Sonic X, Sonic X, and that was the opening to Sonic X in the English dub for Australia. So I didn't know that the American dub was different, that it got gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go faster, 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 until like it became a meme on the internet, so that was a wild thing that I discovered. Yeah, see, I have no emotions to Gotta Go Fast because I didn't hear it until it became a meme. Yeah, it's so funny that they just screamed the title of the show at you, and it's just Sonic X as the lyrics. Like, somebody wrote that. And I have no idea why we got a different opening there. I feel like the Sailor Moon got some different treatment in Australia as well, but I'm not 100%. I could be wrong there. I didn't watch all of Sailor Moon as a kid. I liked it, but I don't know why. Maybe it was on at a weird time. Yeah, but at least, like, the English opening to Digimon has other lyrics. I'm not even, like, exaggerating. The Sonic X opening in Australia was literally them just saying Sonic X. Like, it's not even... Like, I just realized that I can play things on this, and it comes through the desktop audio, so, Australia opening... so I'm gonna put Let's see. Okay, maybe it's the Europe one. Is this it? I wasn't making this up. This is the opening we had. I'm assuming, I hope it's coming through. That's what we had. Like, it's just, there's literally no other lyrics except for Sonic X. There's nothing else going on there. So at least with Digimon, you had other words. You had, you know, Digimon are the champions. But that was it. I don't even know what Sonic Omens are. And then there was the, and yeah, I have heard the US Cardcaptor Sakura opening, which is just not good. Like, I'm very thankful that we got, and I'll play it for y'all. Because it's very loud apparently also, but it's actually pretty good. Because it's just the English version of the Japanese one. So I just realised that because this VOD goes to YouTube, if this gets picked up as copyright, I'll have to like mute this part. So they do have a feature where you can mute just the thing that's been copyright tagged, but sometimes it works questionably. So I hope that I'm talking right now, otherwise it's just muted it. I just really love that we got this opening. Like, it makes me pretty happy. I don't know why it's so loud though. It's so catchy. I'm really glad that we got the Australian opening. Well, we're in Australia. Yeah, the lyrics are not fantastic, but it's a lot better than the US one, and it's a lot better than the Sonic X one, which is just, yeah, Sonic X, Sonic, Sonic X, Sonic X, Sonic X. It's so funny that it's just that. Speaking of which, I didn't realize there was a UK one, but yeah, speaking of openings, I, for some reason, wanted to listen to the Beyblade opening, the first season, or whatever the season was called, I don't know. I didn't realize that the Beyblade opening just sounds like it's meant to be a Blink-182 song. It sounds so much like all of Blink-182. Oh, Dragon Ball was another one that Australia got a different opening for, I'm fairly certain. Or maybe, I can't remember if it was Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, but we got Australia. I'm pretty sure we got a different opening for that as well. But I can't find it, but it was something like that. I can't find it. Maybe I'm just a big liar. I thought that we had a different one for that. Yeah, I don't know why Australia, for some reason, sometimes got different openings to America. I guess they wanted to see what would appeal more to the demographic, I guess. But I don't know why they thought that the Sonic X Australian opening was good. I don't know why they were like, hey, this one with actual lyrics is too complicated. Oh, H2O Just Add Water? That's a wild show. I watched that when I was, I think, either like a teenager or a preteen, and like, that show is just nuts. I'm really enjoying people on TikTok, like Americans, discovering that show. Yeah, I think Marco Mermaids is like the, I never watched it, but I'm pretty sure that's like a sequel series or a spin-off or something. But no, that show is wild. It's just the time they became mermaids in Charmed, but for kids. I don't think I've... I don't know what Ocean Girl is, but I might be, like, just not remembering. Is this green? Yep. And why am I buzzing? Let's see. It was a... I don't think I've ever seen... Let me see. It doesn't sound familiar, but also I didn't have cable TV in the 90s, only in like a few years in the early years. Oh no, it was on Channel 10 apparently. Oh, I probably was too young for it. Looking at the time it aired, it was like... Yeah, I'm choosing green for everything for Harmony, and that is the right one, yeah. But yeah, it looks like Ocean Girl started in 1994 and went on until 1997. So I probably was too young to watch that at the time because I was born in 93. Oh, that one sounds familiar. Spellbinder does sound familiar, but I'm not sure of it. Like, I don't remember much from... I watched Round the Twist. That's about it. I remember Round the Twist really well. But no, in the 90s, I was still, like, quite young. Oh, I don't want to... I want to keep it at 0. Apparently none of these are... No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, see, I went with the wrathful options just because those ones seemed like the most natural to me. So I got wrathful just by though I had a lot of harmony as well, like a lot of harmony results. I want to talk to... I like Palmon. I'm not looking forward to replaying Chapter 5 just because it's so repetitive. Like the gameplay is. Clever Man. Not heard of that. Oh, that's right. I keep on going into the throne room and getting kicked out. I remember that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because, yeah, in my playthrough they gave me the Wrathful option or the Harmony option. But yeah, this music reminds me a little bit of The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, that... I think it sounds... Clever Man does sound vaguely familiar, but I don't think I ever watched it. Oh, it's from like... It's more recent. Yeah, that might be why I've not seen it. Yeah, it's on... I don't watch free-to-air television anymore. I don't think I even have free-to-air. I don't think I've got it. I don't think they've got the antenna connected for it. The only time I've watched it is for the election this year, because I could just watch it off their streaming service. But no, I don't watch free-to-air. Oh, my little babies. My little baby mons. You're right, Digimon Survive is good. And thank you for the follow. Yeah, lots of people today. That makes me happy. And also Shellmon also makes me happy. I didn't used to like Shellmon that much, but now I'm a big Shellmon fan, gotta say. And yeah, maybe that means that one day I'll make it to Twitch Partner, which I think is like you have to have like 75 people viewing at once, or an average of 75, which seems like a lot. I don't think I'll get that much, but I'll take this amount. This amount makes me happy. Any amount that's more than 0. I'm just going to evolve. Easy peasy. I'm probably able to one-hit Garurumon. Yep. See you, Garurumon. Yeah, I can imagine. Let's see, where do I wanna... I probably will stream Pokemon Violet when it comes out. Oh, apparently I can't one-hit Togemon. Because it's data and I'm vaccine. But yeah, I have previously streamed at least my first impressions of Pokemon games. I did with Brilliant Diamond, and I did with Arceus. Arceus was so good. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming like the whole game like I am with this. Though, then again, it depends on what people would be interested in seeing. If people aren't particularly interested in watching me stream Pokemon, then I won't be streaming it. But if people are, then I'll stream more than just my first few hours of the game. But I'm not sure if I'd upload those to YouTube. My other Pokemon videos haven't done particularly well on YouTube. See, the thing with Pokemon, like, I don't really think there's much to really spoil in a Pokemon game. Like, the plot of Pokemon games don't tend to be, like, that in-depth. Like... Oh, I don't really care about that. Like, that would not faze me at all. Like, I mean, it would probably phase if other people are watching and they don't want to know. But, I mean, it didn't happen for when I streamed the other Pokemon games. I mean, I prefer not to, like, not to see them. But, like, I'm not going to avoid the internet because it is impossible to like, avoid seeing Pokemon evolutions, because they will be all over every site just about. So I don't mind too much if I see that, but I guess I could just remove it. But then again, like, my other... Like, I can't imagine getting randoms dropping in. Like, they haven't really dropped in for my other Pokemon videos or Pokemon streams. Yeah, I'm not doing well against the Tata types. I don't mind because, I don't know, there's things I care about and there's things I'm not. Oh, lots of people talking, that's cool. Yeah, that is, first of all, yeah, Icebreak, I completely understand that. Like, Pokemon, there's not really much to a Pokemon story. And all of them seem to, and this isn't shade on Pokemon, I love Pokemon games. I've played every Pokemon game, I've loved them all except for Sun and Moon. Which arguably Sun and Moon was the one that had the most story, and it's also my least favourite. And I just don't like it, I just don't find it very fun. But I just don't really particularly care about the story in a Pokemon game, I don't feel like Pokemon's like... I don't play Pokemon for the story, I just play it because I like the game. I like Pokemon. But you're right, the stories aren't that in-depth, so I can completely see why people might skip Pokemon games, because they're not story heavy. Like, they're fun, but yeah, I don't really play them for the story. Yahazugiri is saying how that they avoid internet when a Pokemon game comes out, and yeah, that's completely reasonable. The evolutions for Pokemon when there's a new game, they're all on the internet within like 12 hours. Like, it's really impossible to dodge them. So that's probably one of the other reasons I don't really particularly care about... I mean, I won't go out and seek evolutions for Pokemon, or what new Pokemon are when a Pokemon game comes out, or is about to come out. But I won't mind if I see it. And also, good night, CC Takado. Yeah, I understand that people do like Sun and Moon because of the story, but I just don't like a lot of aspects of the game. And yeah, I also try to play games slower, but when I really like a game, I finish it really quickly. I wish that I didn't play Arceus so quick because I loved it so much, but also I loved it so much, so I just enjoyed every minute playing it. I would love more games like Arceus. I felt like that's exactly what I want from a Pokemon game. Honestly, my favourite Pokemon games have been Arceus and Sword and Shield. I really liked the DLC in Sword and Shield as well. Like, I loved the raiding. I thought that was so fun. I wish that they had raiding in all Pokemon games, to be honest. especially like the max raids. I feel like that was a great addition to the franchise. And that's probably something I don't like about Pokemon is they keep on inventing new mechanics, but then they don't use them in other games. Like they always invent this new like gimmick of an area, and then they will most often remove that gimmick by the next game. So that's kind of something that's annoying about the Pokemon franchise. I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't seen much Pokemon news from the next game because again, like I try not to look at a Pokemon game too much because I do want to experience it some of my own. If I see screenshots, I don't care, but I prefer to try to experience it on my own. Yeah, I'm sure that Arceus wasn't for everyone. It just was exactly what I wanted. It did get a lot of praise, which was good. But I think that the praise that it got, again, probably, I pressed the wrong button, it would get people to play the game even if it's not their cup of tea. Yeah, the Z moves were cool. I didn't really like Sun and Moon, but I did like the Z moves. Like, that was cool. Like, at the time, I think I said that Arceus was my favorite Pokemon game, but I still think it was Sword and Shield. I really loved Sword and Shield. I love that we got DLC instead of a third game. Like, we didn't get Sword, Shield, and then Gun. We got DLC. If we got a third game, Gun, it would have just been the same game with some extras for $90. I prefer DLC that's cheaper, that's not the exact same game. Yeah, I love the shinies. Apparently I didn't get this last time because it's not letting me skip it. This is exciting. He looks so happy. I guess my affinity's high enough that I get this special moment with him. So that's nice. Unless for some reason I've got this before and it's just not wanting me to skip it. Yeah, but at least with, like, Gen 5, we still got, like, the sequel game. Again, I would much prefer DLC rather than just a sequel to the game. Though arguably Platinum was also a sequel to Diamond and Pearl because it was set at a different time. Speaking of which, I can't believe that the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl didn't have features from Platinum. That's just because it was just a direct remake. See, I just really love the DLC because of the max raids and the normal raids. Like, I love more wild area. My favorite thing was the wild area from Sword and Shield. Arceus would have been probably my favorite if it had the wild area aspects of being able to see other people. I don't really necessarily like playing with other people. I like seeing other people exist. It's really weird. I love online games, but I don't do, like, that much, like, playing with people. I really love seeing the people exist, though. That's cool. Yeah, Sun and Moon felt like... I mean, Sun and Moon did essentially get a third game, but it got a third game in two packages. Like, you got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It's kind of weird that it didn't just become a third game, because more or less it was just the same thing as a third game, except it was a third and fourth. Or two third games, rather. Yeah, that was weird. I felt like... that's a finny choice. I feel like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were the worst remakes of, you know, it's nothing on Heart Gold. Heart Gold's my favorite. but it just felt like it was missing a lot. It was just a straight remake. I felt like it was, I mean, I still kind of enjoyed it, but honestly, it was a slog to get through. I didn't end up actually finishing the game until just before Arceus came out. I was not motivated. Yeah, I love that the Pokemon special manga is still going. That's just... it's kind of like how V-Tamer continued through the series and we got to meet other characters from other series in little crossovers. But I wish that V-Tamer continued into that. And yeah, the Pokemon special manga's doing that, and that's nice. I do want to read it. I think it's on Amazon for Kindle. Let's see who I can be friends with. Everyone but Shuji. Need to get my affinity guide up. Where's Saki? There you are. Is that in the right chapter? No, I need to be in part 5. She looks so happy. I love her so much. Though I don't think there was anything in the in Arceus that I didn't like. Yeah, I think Parallelmon was never seen in something else. Azu, if you're still awake, was Parallelmon in anything else? I know that you're like, you're the guru with the lore. Oh, that's right, I can watch her in dress. I forgot that was weird. There's a few V-Tamer original Digimon, right? I think... I know that one of them showed up in the reboot, but mostly there's a lot of unique Digimon there. Where's... oh, there we go. Yeah, future mode as well. Let's see. Which one? I'm not seeing any of these options on my Qt, apparently. Oops. There are buttons on the back of the controller, so whenever I press them it says, hey, do you want to save? I'm like, nah, I'm good. So yeah, there's like little buttons here and here. These moments are sweet. Like, it's nice to see Miyu interact with Takuma and with everyone. I love Miyu. Something else I like about Miyu is she feels like the most unique character out of all these characters. Like, I mentioned in the last stream that she's the only one that doesn't really have a straight, like, adventure parallel. She's not like Takeru or Hikari or any of the other kids. Who's close to evolution? I think we definitely have Minoru. He's definitely getting to perfect. Oh, I opened it and I closed it. Apparently Ao is almost close to getting to perfect. That's exciting. Saki is also gonna get to perfect. That's cool. Because it's 30, right? I'm fairly certain. Kaito I need to get a little bit higher on. But yeah, that's all in chapter 6, I believe. So I should probably talk to Kaito. Where's my Kaito? Where's my buddy? Where's my bro? Oh yeah, I doubt you'll miss it, because yeah, I'm only up to chapter 5 now, and chapter 5's a bit of a slog. Like, I'm not particularly looking forward to the going through the. I need to open my Affinity sheet. Going through the slog of going through the drainage system and the sewers and just fighting the copies. Yeah, I'm really excited for the truthful route, just so I can bond with those characters and get to see who even their adults are. Let's see, where am I? Minoru. I really do love the faces that they make once you've affinity upped with them. By the way, I started my my Jurassic World Tamagotchi Nano today, which I should probably feed. And I should probably put the sound on so I can hear it, but also I'm gonna play a game and get its happiness up first. But yeah, check out how cool. Oh, I should probably finish this game before I look, because it's one of the button mashing ones, so I'm button mashing it. But how cool is this shell of the of this Nano? It is so nice. It's meant to be like amber from the little dinosaur comes from. So yeah, big fan of that. Start bat. And yeah, it is very cool. Yeah, I thought that you might like this, Azu, like, isn't it? They also have, the other shell is an egg, so that's kind of cute. It's like a little cracked egg, and it's got some, like, nice detail on it. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of Tamagotchi Nanos. I just adore them. Oh, this is not gonna reach, is it? Oh, it does. Cool. That was quick. But yeah, I think that a lot of love goes into the Tamagotchi Nanos that they release. They're all fairly fun. The only bad thing about the Nanos is that they are all just the same in terms of gameplay. They're, like, each of them, there's not too much difference between them. Yeah, that'd be cool. Though I can't imagine it happening to any other franchise than the ones that they've already announced it happening to, but who knows if it gets popular enough. Oh, that's right. We're going to see Lotmon in the bathroom. I mean, I'm not surprised that we got a Demon Slayer BE because... Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it at 0. I'm gonna be nice to Lotmon because Lotmon deserves it. Yeah, I don't know why there's so much, like, Digimon in the bathroom. Just hang out there. Apparently I'm still needed in the bathroom. Apparently not in the bathroom now. I feel so bad for Lotmon. I mean, I know that's how I'm meant to feel, but still, I feel bad for him. Jeez, it's cold in here. I wanted to show off my new shirt, but I can't because I'm cold. Time to make friends with literally everyone else. Apparently I didn't see this the first time around. Yeah, there's definitely some good writing for the Lotmon bit. In that whole moment in chapter 5, I felt exactly the way that the writers wanted me to feel. I'm 100%. There was excitement, there was like a little bit of glee for seeing some, you know, Shuji get punished for his actions. I felt bad for Lotmon, I felt pain, I felt concerned. I felt a bunch of emotions, and all of those emotions were ones that the writers absolutely wanted me to have. So there's good writing. You're meant to hate Shuji, you're meant to feel bad for Lotmon, but then you're meant to feel a little bit bad for Shuji too, but not to the extent that you completely forgive him. Like, and the thing is, all the characters feel very realistic. Like, which is good. Where do I need to go? Fine, I think. I'm really excited to seeing the perfect level evolutions. Like, I'm really excited about them. Like, I guess that's a good thing about how I didn't get many perfect evolutions in my first playthrough, is that I get to experience them now. I think that's originally what I said anyway. Apparently not. Oh no. Yeah, it's not in me skip, but apparently I didn't say that the first time. Yeah, there's a lot of pain in chapter 5. Like, I'm really glad that I streamed my reactions to that because, like, I wasn't, like, no one had mentioned what happened in chapter 5 because mostly people have been good in terms of spoilers. So everything that happened in chapter 5, I was completely a surprise to me, and I love how, like, I was able to get my reactions for that, and I was able to record it because I want to see everyone's reaction to that part. Like, it's so much, it's what I've wanted from Digimon for a long time, that kind of treatment. Like, of what happens to Shuji, obviously. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the rest of this chapter because it's boring, except for that part. Like, that part made up for it, but now it's like my now that I'm playing it again, it's kind of like, oh, I'm looking forward to it being over. It's so nice that he loves his sister. No, it doesn't, Takuma. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to play it through it that many times. Like, I just, yeah. Does this do anything? Yeah, that's the annoying thing about it. I kind of wish that it was different in your other playthroughs. Like, it could tell it's a New Game Plus and it just makes it shorter. Like, that would be really nice. Oh, this is an alignment one. I love when Dracumon smiles. Yeah, I should have asked Agumon what he had to think, to be honest. Because I think I did the same option as I did last time. Maybe my next playthrough. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing the rest of Chapter 5. Let alone doing it that many times. Like... Though then again, I wasn't looking forward to Chapter 4 because it also had a bit of... like, it was also a bit repetitive. How do I... Is this going to be alignment? Or I can't tell. Is that green? Yeah, that's green. I am glad that they make it obvious, or obvious-ish. Though I do know that a lot of people have complained about the fact that it's always in the same order and it's always like highlighted for if they wanted to do it randomly. I think that it should be an option. I mean, I am thankful of the skip option. Yep, that's green. Yeah, that should be a setting, I think, because I do think it's a valid complaint that people have that it's always in the same order, especially if people want to be surprised by the ending that they get. Or maybe in the first playthrough, it should be random and then you can toggle it for your next ones. Oh, we're finally up to the pain. Is there, does talking to them here make them boost them at all, or apparently not? Here we go. Here we go. Da 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 da. It's song Here We Go from the Digimon soundtrack. I am glad that the game makes the first two deaths that you have the most annoying characters, or like the ones that you like the least, just so the death is a little bit softer on you. So you're not like, you're emotional because it's a death, but you're not too sad because it's a character that you don't like. I mean, obviously it's different for real life deaths, but in terms of like fictional characters, you're not going to be as emotional if a character that you don't like dies rather than one that you do like. So it is funny that they've chosen the two characters, I guess, to like soften the blow of when other characters die and to sort of ease you into it. Like, they make the characters really annoying or just really unlikable. Yeah, a lot of people have said that Ryo is great, but only once he survives in the truthful path. So I'm looking forward to that. I haven't heard anybody say anything about Shuji, however, so I can only assume that Shuji is still terrible. But I hate this part so much. Yeah, I have heard that everyone loves Ryo in their second playthrough. Yeah, I feel bad for Ryo, and Shuji like has some issues as well, I guess. But Ryo one I felt kind of bad for, like he's gone through stuff. And yeah, I guess that explains why I haven't heard anybody say anything about how Shuji is, like, in the truthful route. Oh yeah, of course, I'm sure he is better, but I've not heard, like, you know, oh, he's so much, you know, oh, he's my favorite character. A lot of people are saying that, like, Ryo is their favorite character once they finish the game, like, the truthful ending. But, I've heard no one say that about Shuji. Yeah, I mean, there's also... Ryo was he didn't, like, hate Lotmon. He wasn't awful to Lotmon. He was just kind of scared about Kunemon. He was scared of Kunemon because Kunemon is a he is a monster. Like, is a giant bug. If a bug that size came up to you, you probably wouldn't be super loving or, like, affectionate to this bug. Like, maybe if a giant talking reptile came up to you, you'd be like, hey, that's cool. But a giant bug that doesn't communicate in your language and just goes key, 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 I can see why that would be a little bit upsetting. But with Lotmon, like, Lotmon is talking, Lotmon's a cute bunny. It seems more reasonable for you to be scared of, you know, a giant non-talking bug rather than a giant talking fluffy bunny. Yeah, and it's also a scary looking bug. It's not like, you know, a cutesy bug or anything. It's a creepy looking one. Like, yeah, Wormmon has, like, you know, cute eyes and a cute expression. Kunemon is just kind of just a giant bug. Which is also, like, that's another reason why it's a good choice that they chose Kunemon and not, you know, Wormmon or any other Digimon. They chose a Digimon that you can kind of understand would be kind of scary. I mean, we do get time with Ryo and how he keeps on calling Kunemon a monster. But yeah, it's kind of a bit more reasonable to call Kunemon a monster because it is scary. Kunemon's so sweet though, very cute. But I think in real life, if I saw a giant bug that didn't talk, I'd be a little bit upset, like a little bit uncomfortable by the situation. I don't know why it's got the cosmic fog, but that's a good question. Oh yeah, he doesn't like assault his Kunomon. He just kind of says, "Stay away from me." A lot of his actions are out of fear. He's like, "Hey, go away, stay away from me, stop following me around, you giant bug." Shuji just absolutely just awful to Lotmon. Like, he's not that awful to everyone else, he's just kind of a bit of a jerk. But to Lotmon, he's abusive to Lotmon. And not just in a, please stay away from me, he actually hits him. This part's so annoying and it's so long. Can I just say, hey, I already played this in my first playthrough, I get the whole thing, can we just wrap it up? And plus, I kept on getting lost in my original one when I first played through it. Oh, bugs in Australia aren't too bad, it's only the spiders that are an issue. Like, we don't have them here because I'm in Victoria, but the Sydney funnel web, I guess, quick trigger warning for if you're arachnophobic like me, but I'm about to say something extremely unsettling, so I guess mute for a bit if you don't like hearing about spider stuff. But the Sydney funnel web likes to hang out at face height. That's just what makes it happy. So it also likes to latch onto faces, kind of like a headcrab zombie. And yeah, it's why I'm happy not living in Sydney. Very far away, good. Very far. Keep those big scary spiders away from me permanently. I don't like them. At all. I'm done talking about the spiders. Yeah. Yeah, scary. You don't like that. I'm pretty sure they're huge too, but I'm not going to look up a picture of them because I'm actually very arachnophobic. Basically what we get here in terms of who knows about the gender of, like, the pronouns do flop around. I wasn't paying attention. Where's the backlog? Oh, it doesn't even say. I'm just gonna say on the right. I'm pretty sure that's wrong though, because I wasn't paying attention because I was skipping it. Okay, I got that right. That's nice. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was going straight and it did work. So that I'm going to keep on doing that. But yeah, in Victoria, where I am, we get, like, the big ones are huntsmen's, but I'm still scared of them because I'm arachnophobic. I'm scared of all spiders. They creep me out. I'm horrified of them. They make me feel sick. It's a phobia. I know it's not reasonable. That's what a phobia is. But huntsmen's are like, people say they're bros. I'm still scared of them. I'm horrified of them. But they don't bite unless, and they're not poisonous, first of all. Venomous, whichever the one is, they bite you and you die. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, yes, so they bite you, but they don't have any venom. They're not venomous. So that's one thing. They hurt when they bite, but they don't, you don't get sick from it. And then, but they also don't bite. Like, they don't bite because they don't bite until they're very, very threatened. And they kind of, like, do, like, warnings before they bite you. Like, they kind of try to scare you off first. So they don't typically just bite. But if they see you, they just kind of sit there. So that's fine, but they're very scary. They're huge. They're, like, the size of your hand. And they're everywhere in summer. Everywhere. And they're huge. I've seen ones that are bigger than my hand. And that was when I was camping, and I screamed, and Brady also screamed. Because he thought I was making it up, or, like, exaggerating, and I was not. It was huge. It's very, very big, but they're not really. they're scary, and we're both arachnophobic. And I need to pay attention to this part. But, I don't know. I live in constant fear in summer. Okay, so the left one's the real one. But, yeah, the other spiders that we have are, like, the dangerous one is, the redback spider. And I've been bitten by one of those a few years ago. I think it was just before COVID, the end of 2019. And I was sick for weeks. I didn't get the anti-venom at a hospital, probably should have. But, those will really, like, you get, like, flu-like symptoms, basically. Like, you are knocked out. You are just bedridden for a few weeks, and you're very sick. So that's not fun. Would not recommend. And that's the redback spider. Which, like, I think I mentioned it before, but there was an episode of Peppa Pig, the children's TV show, that was banned in Australia because it said that you should make friends with spiders. Because you can't tell people in Australia that, because we have ones that kill you. So just don't make friends with any spiders is the safest thing to do in Australia. I saw a Twitter post the other day that really annoyed me as an Australian, and it was like, hey, you shouldn't be, you should want to be friends with spiders. And I'm like, I didn't respond to it because I'm not going to start arguments on the internet, and they're talking in, like, a non-Australian sense, which is the spiders can't kill you, but we have a lot of ones that can kill you or can make you very, very sick. So it kind of annoyed me because it was like, it was so incorrect. It was like, you can make friends with spiders, you can just pick them up and move them outside. I'm like, no, you can't. You cannot. You cannot move them out. Like, you can just, some of them, like, I understand. If you see one, you don't have to kill it. You can just move it outside. Unfortunately, if they're gonna bite you and kill you or make you very sick, you don't want to take that risk. You are not going to try to put it in a cup or shoo it outside. You can't. If it's one that will make you sick for weeks, it's not worth just letting it. Unfortunately, you can't let it live. It's not worth it. You don't want to get... Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, if there's a huntsman, unfortunately, we're both arachnophobic. There's only real one thing that we're going to do as an arachnophobic two people. We're not going to just leave them, and we're not going to... Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how we are. I'm sorry, it's a phobia. If there's someone near me who's like, hey, I will not kill that spider, I will move it outside, they can come in and they can get rid of it. Like, they can save it from us and save us from it. 100% fine. But unfortunately, with the venomous ones, you don't have the option of letting it just hang out, or letting it, like, or just or taking it outside safely. Like, you can't with the venomous ones, because if you happen to just drop it, or it gets out and bites you, it's not going to work out for you, unfortunately. So you don't have the choice to you don't have the choice there. So that Twitter post, like, again, I'm not going to make arguments because I understand where the person's coming from, but it is such a weird take to have, or a weird take to read as an Australian, because yeah, you don't want to get bitten by a spider in Australia. Well, I mean, huntsmans, they're fine, big, they hurt, but they're not going to kill you, and they're not going to make you sick. They're just going to give you a nasty bite. But the other ones, nah, you don't want to get bitten by a redback, and the redbacks are very common. There's other ones. I think it's like, there's like black widow, wolf spider, the ones that cause like necrosis. Like, Nah, you don't want to make friends with spiders in Australia. Unfortunately, I'm sorry if you're a spider lover, but most of the time you're not gonna want to get you can't take them outside because that means you'd have to touch it, and if you touch it, it bites you. And the one that won't bite you is the huntsman, which is huge. And people tend to actually leave the huntsmans in their house because the huntsman actually eats other spiders. So I guess that's the most humane way of dealing with other spiders, is have a huntsman. And a lot of Australians, no joke, keep huntsmans in their houses because they will get rid of the venomous ones, the ones that will kill you or will make you very sick. So I didn't mean for this to become the spider stream. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know what. I'm sorry. Apologies if you don't like my spider talk. But, yeah, people keep huntsmans in their houses because it's better than the alternative of killing another spider or getting bitten and getting very sick or dead. I don't like spiders. At all. I was watching a David Attenborough thing once, and there was a spider who can, like, jump a lot. Like, very, very high. And also does, like, Mission Impossible style, like, tricks to get down its prey. And, Brady and I noped out of that. We were just like, oh, no. 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 Oh, we were like, we were checking under the bed and in every corner and in the wardrobe. We cover things with surface spray, which is kind of like insect repellent that lasts for 6 months that you put on things. We do that every few months, because it's better safe. Like... Okay, that was a bad choice. Okay, that made it easy. It's so weird that they need Takuma to help out with this. It'd be much more meaningful if they do it on their own. It's right twice and then left twice. Thank you. I think Minori's the one who, like, worked it out on his own, right? Which is good. I just can't believe I spoke about spiders for so long. I'm surprised. And I'm not even shaking, so that's an improvement. When I was a kid, I watched that movie, Eight-Legged Freaks. That was a bad movie to watch. If I'm being completely honest. I would not recommend watching that movie if you don't like spiders, especially when you're a kid. I'm Big Baby. Little tiny jumps. I'm gonna move up a little bit further, actually. It makes me so happy, his little jumps. Oh, I like how that orb just falls down. that's fine. I can see that happening. Like, that feels pretty reasonable. Like, if you don't know about a name, then makes sense. See, I'm okay with cockroaches. They don't really faze me that much. Yeah, I like a heroic Machinedramon. Like, I'm glad that it gave me like a Digimon that is typically seen as, you know, evil. Like that's kind of cool. And same with the fact that Kaito's perfect is Vandemon. Like that's super cool. Like he's got an evil character. Like that's nice. Very worried about the fact that Baltamon's in this game though. That makes me very concerned. Nobody spoil if that's relevant at all. But like don't say anything. But the fact that Piedmon is a bad guy and grasshoppers, we don't really see grasshoppers that much. We have cicadas and we have praying mantises or manti. I'm not sure how do you say multiple praying mantises? Mantises? Manti? I don't know, but I love them. I love praying mantises. They are so cool. But I can totally see why someone would be freaked out by them. Because they also eat other bugs. Like, they are carnivore bugs. Or, I guess, insectivore, but I think they also just eat meat. So that's baller, and I think that's very cool. But I would not be surprised if people are scared of them, because they look scary. I think they're cool. I love these two. And these two too. And those two too. And these two are also cool. I forgot there was an exploration part here. I just thought it just jumped into the you know, the plot. I don't want to. I want to go into the. I don't want to continue playing. I don't want to keep going through the sewers. Is there any chance to remove affinity or anything? No? Can you give me some affinity? I really would like to do something. Yeah, I forgot completely about the I was not looking forward to the part where you have to like find all your friends. For memory, that was the bad part. I forgot all about this part. Because I kept on getting lost in my first one, so I guess I just blocked it from my mind. Oh, good. Yeah, I remember walking in circles for a bit. Because I didn't go straight there. Is this an affinity one or a... It's alignment. And yeah, I keep on looking forward because I'm not wearing my glasses. I've already packed them for work. Because I work from the office tomorrow. And I worked from home today. Good night, Azu. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you sleep well. It's always nice to chat with you. I'm just gonna continue being in pain through this moment. And at least we get a perfect level evolution. Because we'll have, I guess, Triceramon. Yeah, there should be a skip part 5, or just, like, skip all the gameplay parts. Like, I mean, I'm okay with, like, the affinity parts where you can increase their affinity, but most of it's just, like, going through this. I love Mega Seijumon's design. I'm so glad that the sewers part is over. I'm just trying to beef up the other characters because they're a little bit on the low level side. Yeah, I'm excited for the evolution because that'll be Triceramon, I'm pretty certain is the Harmony one, unless I've messed up, which I don't think I have this time. Yeah, see, I mean, I'd rather skip that. Like, Affinity's not the most important thing because I'm going to be doing the truthful route following a guide anyway. But, in terms of... It's funny, I'll be getting Triceramon, but I can already get to Mugendramon. Just gonna deal with that. Even though it's a healing one, I don't really need it. Yeah, if they were affinity ones, I mean it'll show up in the guide. I'm doing Harmony at the moment. Though it's gone a little bit weird because in my original playthrough, since I was playing naturally, I got Tyrannomon instead of Tuskmon because even though I did the Wrathful part, I didn't get I wasn't using a guide or anything, so I was just doing naturally. So I tried to get Tuskmon in this playthrough and I just messed up and I just got Tyrannomon again. So yeah, I'm doing Wrathful in this, sorry, I'm doing Harmony in this one, and I did Wrathful. I meant to evolve. It's kind of funny that they let you keep your evolutions and levels just because it makes the battles just, like, you just one hit. Especially because when they're like scripted ones that, you know, that they suddenly do like an all-powerful attack, and it's just like, I had you on 1 health. I was one hit you, but you were saved by literal plot armor. Yeah, probably. I'm fairly certain I checked and she had perfect... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this knocks it to 1 health because it's meant to do something. Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, it knocks it to low health so Wendigomon can deal with it. I mean, I'm fairly certain I'll be getting some perfects. And I'll keep playing until the moment where I can get all the perfects, and I'll play through their evolutions. Yeah. It's really creepy because I didn't hear that the last time because I was screaming. But there's just no like announcement of evolution or sound, and that just really adds to the atmosphere. But I missed that the first time round. Oh yeah, this part, yeah. It's still very cool. Throat hurts. Sad. I would say the chapter 4 and 5 are probably the longest chapters. I'm just thinking, because I don't remember the other ones being particularly long. Or as much of a slog, at least. Like, the going back into the throne room in chapter 4, because Miyu's hiding is kind of annoying, but it was mostly skipped through anyway. Yeah, I love Dark Evolutions. Like, they are my favorite. It is weird how, despite this being more or less a part 2 of the previous battle, like, all the movement and all the evolutions is reset. Like, that's kind of weird to me. See ya, Tentomon. It's kind of weird that all these random adventure Digimon are helping it, like, hanging out here. Hey look, Kiwimon is in this game. Pretty sure I said that in my initial playthrough too. I'm gonna talk to it. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Mugendramon. But yeah, Dark Evolutions are one of my things that are like probably my favorite things in Digimon. Wow, its movement's huge. It's so weird seeing Plutomon there. Even though I can't get there because I don't have perfect, it's still funny. And the funny thing is, it's going to be like seriously weaker than the Plutomon that I fought because, of course, it is. It's the friend now. It's like in anime when there's that an evil character that eventually joins the team, and then when the character joins the team, that character is also severely weaker than when he was when they were you know, a bad guy. Oh, I love you, Mugendramon. You are my best friend. Surprisingly, not a one-hit. That's good. Oh no, oh, okay. It was just I'm only meant to get to half of it because the evolution happens, I guess. Oh, this is so sad. Okay, so stop skipping because this is new because I'm going to get a different evolution. Big dino. I love how they all have their mouth open always. That looks pretty cool. I was pretty happy with Megadramon, but Triceramon's pretty cool too. I prefer Megadramon though. Okay, but you are weaker than Mugendramon, though. Like, let's not forget that you're weaker than Mugendramon, presumably. I'm so glad it devolved to Triceramon for this. Okay, can't fire upstairs. Nope, facing the wrong way. Oh, I love the sounds that Wendigomon makes. Yay, cool, evolve back to Mega. I'm excited to see Vegemon evolve as well. Like, I'm excited to see what Perfect would get there. Oh. I wonder if I can one-hit as Triceramon, because I do want to see what the attacks are like. And that's not the attack. Oh yeah, it's Tri-Horn attack. That's pretty cool. Apparently didn't kill it? That's weird. How much health are you on? 20, okay. And Mermaimon the MVP. And Yatagaramon's just hanging out being stunned. Oh, this is really sad. And the death music's sad. And the noise that Wendigomon makes is sad and painful. Oh, that's right. The professor's alive. And now we're at part 6. I will keep playing, but only until I've got whatever perfects are currently unlocked. Just because I wanted to see some excitement. Yeah, that is an interesting choice because Ultimate... I feel like it should be Ultra because then it's different. It's, you know, Super Ultimate's kind of a weird one, though at least it's not confusing with any other form. Like the fact that the perfect enlightenment slabs are called like perfect, but also the description says evolves your free Digimon to Ultimate is really weird because it's not true, because Ultimate is Mega in this game and Ultimate is perfect. I need to... Where are we? Okay, apparently these are not affinity. Yeah, the slabs are directly translated, which is kind of weird. But yeah, is this where I get to possibly have some evolutions here? Maybe? Free bet. maybe it's later when I get back to the school area. I can't remember. For some reason I thought it was earlier, but now I'm remembering that, yeah, I have to talk to these characters a bit first. This is sweet. Oh, is this an evolution episode? Is this an evolution moment? I'm excited. I'm excited. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. The only plant one that I would really hope, I guess Lilamon could be cool. Lilymon maybe. Oh, Delumon would be cool. Is Delumon in this game? The king chicken crown. Oh, Shisamon is in this game. Then why didn't Labramon evolve to Shisamon? That would have been cool. I hope Delumon, just because I like seeing Delumon. But I have, what's another plant one? Something cute this time. Oh, what a mood. Saki, same. Like, Saki, 100% same. Please, something cute this time. Like, what are you gonna be? I'm excited. Oh, okay, that was also possible, I guess. I don't know why I didn't predict Blossomon. Very cool look. Actually, looks very cool here. But I mean that fits. That fits better than Vegemon. But Saki is I guess that makes sense because that's a good evolution from Floramon. I don't like Blossomon. Does that mean I can evolve to Plutomon? Maybe if I get Aoi to perfect, does that mean I can evolve to Plutomon? I was hoping it was another area attack. Yeah, I feel kind of bad for Saki. Like, Saki's like, can you be something cute this time? And Floramon's like, nope. Shan't do it. That's just funny. Oh, that's so funny. Please be something cute or less creepy. And Floramon's like, nope on both counts. My apologies. I will be giant spider. No, not giant spider. I'm still thinking about spiders. Giant flower monster. Aw, Blossomon looks sad. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, all characters are always, like, you know, happy with their partner evolutions. But, like, Floramon just became a like, Floramon's so cute, and on both counts becomes a gross monster. I wonder who will be in the deep woods next. I'm excited. Who's next? Ooh! I'm gonna say Cerberusmon. I don't know if Cerberusmon is in this, but I can't think of any other, because Shisamon's an adult, right? So, it can't be Shisamon. Oh, poor Aoi. Hey, feeling a little bit blue? Get it? Because Aoi is blue in Japanese. And her name is Aoi. Her name is Blue. Then I'm gonna predict Cerberusmon. I mean, Vamdemon has a dub, but he's just called Vam. Okay, I'm excited for this. I do like my evolutions. Okay, I'm gonna say Cerberusmon. Just because I can't think of any other dogs. Yay, I got it right! Hey! A beautiful monster. Very cool. That's weird, some of them don't have like the I guess we don't all have back sprites. He's very cool. What a cool looking mon. And now I'll see if I can evolve into Plutomon. Having a good time, having a good time. I find this unnecessarily exciting. And back to Cerberusmon. Are you Labramon? No, I'm Plutomon. I wonder if it'll play through the ones from that I already had unlocked or not. Let's find out, because I think that's it for the ones that I haven't unlocked. Yep, it does. Okay, it doesn't play through the ones that I've already seen. That makes sense. I wouldn't want to see them again because I've already unlocked them. Yeah, probably could. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's no more evolutions. Let's see what Oh, we're not too far of getting Kaito and Minoru to Mega, I guess. And yeah, it's a shame that Cerberusmon is terrible, but I'm glad that I finally unlocked it. But yeah, so I guess I'll probably finish off for the night just because that's all I really wanted to do. What part is this? This is part 6, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But yeah, so I will finish off for my stream for the night. I'm not sure if... Like, I'm considering playing by myself up to, like, where the path splits, like chapter 8, on the basis that it's more or less the same. But then again, I might get mega evolutions. between... I can't remember. What chapter do you get Mugendramon again? Like, I can't remember what part that was in. Yeah, I didn't get her affinity up high enough in my first playthrough. The only ones I got up to perfect in my first playthrough were Kaito and Minoru. Because I didn't use an affinity guide, I was kind of just going with my instinct, which apparently I'm not very good at raising affinity in instincts. But yeah, I can't remember if... What chapter do you get? Oh, Mega's after choice, so that means everyone else's Mega is also after choice then. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking of... Yeah, is there anything that different that will happen between now and the split? Because I'm thinking about doing that all on my own, because it's just at that point content that I've already streamed before. So I don't want to, you know, be boring. And that means I can kind of take my own time with it. And also because I'm only streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it means that I wouldn't be streaming until Tuesday. So I guess... And I'm about to sneeze. Okay, that was cool. Yeah, I don't stream. I only stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's kind of my plan. But yeah, I got Miyu into perfect as well. Yeah, I was misremembering. I got Kaito, Minoru, and Miyu into perfect in my first playthrough. So yeah, I will play parts 6, 7, and 8 on my own. I will save and stop at the split for part 8, so I can select it on stream, because everything else is new from then. So yeah, I'll just be playing the rest by myself until that split, and which I will stream on Tuesday unless anything unless anything comes up. So yeah, and then I'll be playing, I guess, it depends on, because I guess everything's different from the split, so then I'll be playing parts 9, 10, 11, and 12 on separate streams, because it's about one chapter per stream, I guess. So I'll be then streaming it one at a time after that, I guess. It depends on how much time I have to stream. And that'll be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But yeah, so thanks for coming by to this stream. I'm just making sure to save a billion times, because that's just what I do. And yeah, so I'll play this and get up to the split before the next stream on Tuesday, which again, if anything comes up, it won't happen, but I want to start streaming on set days and set times, so it's the same time and day every stream. And yeah, I've got a new follower, despite just babbling the entire time you've been in the stream. So hopefully you at least enjoy my babbling. But in any case, if you did want to watch the rest of this stream that you missed out on, it will be on YouTube shortly, I guess, when it does take a bit to process. But anyway, so I'm going to stop the stream for the night. I'm going to finish the rest of this until the split. So thanks for stopping by. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Check me out on Twitter. I have a link tree which is linked on the Twitter. I'm just at TranslationMon. And yeah, so thanks for dropping by the stream, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye!